Yeah. I think that that's kind of all I need to do. Right, let's upload a video, shall we? And tell people that I'm hacking here. As well as going to videos. We'll just put floor 1 on while we wait. And then there we go. Copy link address. That one. Not that one. Bam, 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 bam. That's kind of it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Discord, let's go there. Let's make sure it is public. Yeah. Not Boom Beach though, let's change that. That's the one, right? Okay. Right, okay, looks like we're going to have mate, so that's good. Right, okay. Hello, mate. Oh, that's an issue. I can't hear you, mate. I think I know why, though. Let me change my output settings. It's a video. Output. Oh. None of these things are what I need them to be. Right. That's probably not going to work. Oh, hang on. Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Oh, that works. Okay. Excellent. That's really rather good. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So, welcome, mate. I'm about to let people know there's a stream. So I'm going to go to...
What's the stream about, mate?
It's a Heavenly Tower stream, mate.
Oh, right, mate.
I think when we get people in, mate, we can talk about the Minecraft thing and see if we can get people interested in that. Do you remember the?
Okay,
Do you remember the last time that we got loads of people in like one game and
yeah.
someone called us a bunch of uneducated retards?
I vaguely remember.
I was scrolling through my video manager and I saw that stream. Private, but a bunch of uneducated retards play Minecraft.
Mate, you should make it public again.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if like retards might, as a word, trigger YouTube to not be too happy about that one, Blizzard. I don't know. Right, okay. 1 of 1 uploaded.
Just do asterisks instead, mate.
Yeah. Right, okay. Publish. Right, and that will let people know that we're streaming, and there's a link, and so they will be able to appear, and that's all good, really, hopefully. Tape flex. Hello, Phil and DJ. I have with me MuddyPuddle. Very exciting. You might be getting a bit of a bigger audience today, mate, if people turn... Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. I came from the vet. I know. I just uploaded it just for you and the others. So I'm glad you came from there. Right. Let's start up Heavenly Tower. Do you wanna say hello to everyone, mate?
Hello to everyone, mate.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we've got mate with us today, which is really rather good.
Yeah.
And
It's been a while.
yeah. Yeah, mate. Do you know Grian?
Oh, what? I think of his name in my head as Brian. Like
Yeah,
Brian
well,
from the gym.
I always did until I heard everyone seems to, who knows him anyway, calls him Grian. But
Okay.
I've got this person who keeps saying I sound like Grian. What do you think, mate?
I don't know, mate. I haven't watched a Grian video. In
Oh,
a while.
right, because I was watching the Hermitcraft recaps for a while, so I heard a bit of Grian through that. I understand it to a point, and I mean, it's a nice comparison. I wouldn't mind that at all, to be honest.
Mm.
I'd love the number of subscribers Grian has.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But so we so that now that's the spoon thing from Mumbo Jumbo, and apparently I sound like Grian. I'm like the Hermitcraft server in one. YouTube ethics to not overcapitalise titles like Izuma. I am the Hermitcraft server in one package. Invite me. So there we go.
Yeah.
Even though I'm
Mate, you should try to guess on Minecraft Monday.
what. Oh, is that... Wait, hang on. Is that Keemstar?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Keemstar.
God. The only reason I know about that is, like, through a Matt Shea tweet and
Oh, right.
Minecraft Mondays.
Mm. Mate, PewDiePie was in week 2.
I'm not sure that makes it any better, mate.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if T-Series was in week 2.
Yeah, that would be cool. I like.
Less clickbait from T-Series, so... There you go. Wow. The amount of people you usually have watching when, you know, nobody knows the streaming because thanks YouTube is like 5. Now we're at 55. Wow. Hi, guys. Hi.
66, according to what it says for me.
Wow.
Mm.
That's even better. Are we communist, Regit? Well, that's your decision to make, what ideology you follow. I can tell you that I'm not personally, but... And the state you live in, probability dictating it's either America, Canada, or the UK as my top 3 viewership areas. No, your state is not, but who knows? Well, maybe I do, a little bit, because politics, but maybe not. Maybe I know nothing, because there is no objective truth, which is also true. But if that's true, how can I say that's true if there's no objective truth? Maybe that's not true. But then if you take that to not be true, you go around in circles, so that's the issue.
Yeah.
Anyway, how have you been these days, mate?
I've been quite good, mate.
That's good.
Mm. How have you been, mate?
I was alright until someone just insulted politics in the chat. Luckily their
Oh.
message was automatically hidden, so...
Well, to be fair, mate, politics is pretty stupid. It's basically about being provider based.
Politics in real world, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking more of the study of it, mate, but you're absolutely right. I don't want to get into politics, you know. But I think politics itself is interesting. Anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Regit, how was your day? My day was alright. I had a free Nando's today, so that was very nice.
That's nice, mate.
Yeah. How was
How
your
did you
day?
get free Nando's?
Someone invited us out to dinner, which was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, how was your day, mate?
It was quite good. I didn't do much. Just got back from orchestra.
Oh, right, mate. How was that?
Quite good.
That's good.
We're going on tour to Paris.
Oh, wow.
So, in a few weeks.
Very fancy, mate.
Yeah.
Is it some form of French horn or something you play, is it, mate?
Yeah, mate. I played the French horn.
Ah, managed to get that in one. I was going to say some form of trumpet, but then I remember what it is you actually...
Mate, That will be friendship over, mate.
Oh dear. The documentary's really good. Oh, I'm glad you think so. Flipping ages that took, and I'm really bad at multitasking. It's given me a new appreciation for Izuma's Hermitcraft episodes, which obviously if you don't watch Hermitcraft you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. And I mean I haven't watched it in a while, but what these were like while he was recording normal episodes, he'd record segments for a sort of bigger episode of doing a huge project, and he did these sort of in tandem with other stuff, and me trying to work on Growing Stranger while doing other stuff just didn't work. So I ended up with way too much to do in not long enough. Because I wanted it on a specific day to coincide with Stranger Things. But... oh, that was all the amount I needed left to do because, you know, I couldn't multitask. So yeah, newfound appreciation for how Izuma managed to do those episodes. Thanks for uploading the video about the streaming. I know, right? YouTube just doesn't tell you. Oh, I'm up to 78, mate. Oh, we're getting back to classic numbers here. This is very exciting. Hello, everyone. How did you like Stranger Things? I assume that's what things with an 8 in it would be pronounced like. I don't know. Anyway, so Stranger Things was one of the media texts we had to study for my A-levels. And so I watched the first episode, which you have to know quite a lot in depth, and then I quite enjoyed it, and I watched the rest of it. And so there you go. That's it, really. Not a sort of exciting or long, winding story, particularly. I didn't have Netflix at the start of the course, but thanks to David, I now have a beautifully sort of sponge off Netflix, which I just sort of... and I'm watching the third series at the moment. Not binging it, though, because the problem I think with binging is that what essentially you're doing is sort of, I think anyway, although it's Netflix's choice to put all the episodes out at once, so they must be fine with it to some extent, is sort of denying and denigrating, which is for some reason the only word I can think of, a complicated one, the effort that the creators have put into making it. You're watching it all at once when it's taken, like 2 years to entirely produce, and you've finished it in a matter of 10 hours, just seems to me a little bit disrespectful to it. I think you should sort of enjoy each episode in isolation. So I think at the moment I'm sort of doing one a day, although technically
I think that's a good idea, mate.
Technically, mate, I did 2 yesterday. One as soon as I'd finished the video, and then one later at night. But I'm very much enjoying it. My 2 episodes so far, so that's good. But yeah, that's my point of view about streaming binging. But it doesn't really matter. If you like watching everything all at once, that's fine. I think the most episodes of anything I've watched back to back is maybe 3, definitely 2. I'm not sure if I've ever done 3, but never more than that. Because you just end up getting a bit bored and not appreciating the amount of effort that's been put into it. Now, I suspect I know the answer to this, mate, but have you been watching much TV or streaming stuff lately?
No, mate. I mean, when you say streaming stuff...
Not like Twitch streams, no, mate. Sort of like streaming services.
Streaming services? I don't know what you mean, mate.
Like Netflix or Amazon Prime, those sorts of things.
Is that streaming? No, I haven't, mate. No.
Yeah, the definition of streaming in that sense, mate, is that it's content sort of watched over the internet.
Oh, right, I see.
I think that's roughly what streaming means. So that's why streaming is actually short for live streaming in this sense, because...
oh, yeah.
Ray getting more like smelly. Are you ever going to play Super Mario Maker 2? Unlikely. I ain't got money for a Switch. I might play Mario Maker one day though, because I do have a Wii U. So yeah. There's a question back up here. What's your favourite movie? Oh, what's your favourite scary movie?
Oh no.
Wait, what do you mean, mate? Have you seen Scream?
Oh no, I haven't. Never mind.
What were you thinking of?
I don't know. I was thinking you were referencing something that you weren't referencing.
Oh, were you thinking of it, mate?
Yeah, but he doesn't even say that, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No. So I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, no, but good try, mate. Apparently, it Chapter 2's coming out at some point in the near future. I don't suppose you want to watch that.
No, thanks, mate.
Terrifying it actually was, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on, what was the thing I watched that I really enjoyed? That was like really good. There was definitely a thing, right? Definitely a thing. There was a what was it? Oh, I'll tell you a good film. Here we go. Right, I know. Good opportunity to tie in something that I wanted to talk about before. Here's a good film, right? Not sure it's my favourite of all time. Probably not, but I still enjoyed very much. Endgame, right? Have you seen Endgame, mate?
No, I haven't, mate.
What's that high-pitched noise in the background? It might be crinkles. That might be the music. It might just be too quiet as it sounds like a high-pitched noise. Other than that, it could be whining from the speakers. I've got no idea. Other than that, it might be my internal screaming, but I'm not sure. I'm afraid I probably can't help with that. But yeah, no, I enjoyed Endgame for the reason that I think I mean I could actually, recover my energy very easily. I think I'm just going to wait to get 120 here just to clarify. What I really liked about Endgame, right, was that it well, hang on, mate. Did you say you'd seen it?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't, mate. Well, I won't spoil it then. But I mean, there might be people in the chat as well who don't want it spoiled.
Honestly, at this point, mate, I don't think I will see it.
Oh, that's all right, mate. I just in case there's anyone in the chat who didn't want it spoiled.
Good point.
I really enjoyed how it was. It was a proper Marvel film again. Like I think Infinity War sort of tried to be. Like, it felt, at least, especially at the start of it, like it was trying to be a Star Wars film, and it failed really badly at that, and so you had this kind of strange sort of homeless genre that it was in that didn't feel like a Marvel film, but didn't feel like anything else either. It was really quite unimpressive for me. But I really did like Endgame. That's a long film, Endgame, mate. It's 3 hours and 1 minute.
Wow.
I know. Quite crikey long. So yeah. Did you watch Interstellar? Yes, did. Mate, am I correct in thinking this might have been after we were in the same class, but did we watch it in English?
We did, mate.
Yes. Right. Yeah, no,
Yes.
we did. We watched Interstellar in English. Why was that?
Because, mate, it was at the end of year 9.
Oh, right.
Because for GCSE English,
Yeah.
the sort of genre,
Dystopian. Yes.
yeah.
Right.
Books we studied.
I mean, I was glad for that at least. I mean, Never Let Me Go, which, fun fact, was a book we studied and my microphone is currently standing on. My very own copy for English GCSE as well, was about as boring as a dystopian novel can get, in my opinion. But, it's not awful. It's just a bit dry in parts. But, yeah, no, that's a very good point, mate. Yeah, dystopia. But Interstellar...
Yeah.
Hey guys, what is Interstellar? I'll try and briefly explain it. So it's a really long film by Christopher Nolan. It's got Matthew McConaughey in it, which is that American bloke who sounds like the stereotypical person with a piece of corn that you're sort of chewing in your mouth. Like the farmer, deep South American farmer kind of type. And there's like horrible sand everywhere, and it's all going and killing all his plants. And so he wants to fly into space to like find somewhere where his plants will grow or something, or somewhere where civilization can continue. And so he does that, but it all gets a bit rubbish with time, and then it's all terrible, and there's some like strange shapes, and he does something else with sand, I think. And so essentially, yeah, that's Interstellar. It was. See, I think to an extent am a kind of academic-ish, maybe. Guess we'll find out on A-level results day. But I didn't enjoy Interstellar. It was too clever a film for me. I couldn't follow it, and I didn't enjoy it. It's far better than Gravity, which I think was a dreadful film, because I'm comparing the two because they're both set largely in space. But ultimately I didn't enjoy Interstellar. Too clever for me, a bit dry, and did feel a bit long. Whereas like Endgame, which was longer, didn't feel long for me. But yeah, no, that's roughly Interstellar. I hope my rough explaining of the plot was somewhat accurate. It has been since year 9, since we've watched it.
Yeah.
From what you remember, mate, does that sound like it?
I mean, sure.
There's a bit of sand in it, in many places.
There is sound.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a daughter called Murph as well.
Yeah.
Murph. And they call this thing like Murphy's Law, which I think in Britain we call Sod's Law, which is like, you know, what bad can happen will end up happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You must have liked the soundtrack though. Well, to be honest, I don't remember it. Probably like these films have kind of big, exciting soundtracks to them, don't they? Wait, who is the other guy? Who is the other guy? Just tuned in, mate. Introduce yourself.
I am MuddyPuddle.
Yes, MuddyPuddle. I used to know him. I don't know who he is anymore. He's sort of he gets on my streams. I don't know how.
I hacked you, mate.
Yeah, we went to school together. There you go. That's your fun fact. And mate stayed on, and I definitely didn't.
Well, I've left now, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't keep going any longer. You've asked, you've tried, but they said go away.
I tried crawling back, mate, but
do you have any plans on releasing a longer documentary type video like Crying Stranger? What, just after it's been released? Again? When I was making it, it reminded me of like the video Pyrocynical had made on Cuphead, which, you know, as much as I disagree with his point of view on its difficulty, I did quite enjoy. The bit that's
Petscop, mate.
Petscop again, that sort of thing, I enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I certainly want to do another one about making Heavenly Tower easier. Eventually, anyway, when I've got enough new things to make it easier. But obviously it won't be that long. But yeah.
I cut myself, mate.
You what? Sorry, mate.
I cut myself, mate.
Oh no, mate. This is
going
a bit doki doki, mate.
Yeah, mate. My mic wasn't plugged in when I first started calling you.
Yeah.
And I scrambled to plug it in, and I cut myself.
Oh, that's rotten, mate.
And it turns out you couldn't hear me anyway, because there was something on your side as well.
So something went wrong with the microphone, so I couldn't hear like mate's pained scream. Ah!
No.
Are you going to carry on Beginner's Guide? I am, but I tried mammals ? And I couldn't do it, which is kind of what I need to do a guide on next. So, I don't really know what I'm doing about that. Might need to investigate some forms of gacha. I don't know, but I will continue it when I can, working through Into the Future 2 first. Yeah. Right, how much do you get so many items? Being incredibly stingy about spending them, and as much as I possibly can every time they come round, doing lucky ticket stages. Not lucky ticket G bad. Lucky ticket stages. Bam, bam, bam. What your opinion on Legend Rares? Oh, I could set this out in a video and probably will, but in brief, I don't like them because Uber Rares are rare enough, and I think Legend Rare is a sort of elitist step too far.
So they're Legend Rares now, mate?
Yes, and also they've taken the name of Legends, which are no-gacha units, and I'd prefer they sort of stayed that way. P.O. Box Reggae, I'm not allowed one, I'm afraid. But thank you for your interest. Your opinion on Legend Seas, do you mean like the Legend Cat's Eye? I'm just sort of avoiding that, really. Did you ever play FNAF? I didn't. I watched the game theories on it, though. Though I enjoyed watching ones about the timeline of it, I never quite understood what was going on, because obviously I had no contextual understanding of it. But, there you go. What do you want to be the next collab? You see, when I was watching, not Growing Strange, for goodness sake, Stranger Things, there we go, I was thinking how, like, that might work quite well with Battle Cats. Don't you think? Like, you know how you get these sort of, I'm not into kind of Funko Pops. I don't understand why you'd spend so much money on them, but I understand some people love them. And like, having sort of like cat unit versions of Stranger Things characters that look a little bit like Funko Pops. Could imagine that you could have like a merciless level with a Demogorgon in it. I think that Stranger Things would work quite well as a collab with Battle Cats. I'm not sure Ponos could wrangle that one, but they got the PPAP guy, so you know it's all possible, surely.
How about a MuddyPuddle collab, mate?
Mate, I've been wanting you to do a Battle Cats video for ages, and you know that. Hey Rick, how come you had Slug Cat before it was released to everyone else? What, was this in the Great Cat Tournament? Would have been the only time then, and that was because Ponos gave us specific accounts. Other than that, I didn't, I think. Love that we've got enough people to like sustain a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Colabot here as well. Just for collectors rather than actual players. Interesting thought. What if you could customise which cat was shown for the icon on the main menu cat? Ah, good idea. I like that. I'm going to put that in my possible other video to Ponos about the menu thing. Thank you. Right. I like that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah, I like that. You could even perhaps get like customised messages. Like you put Thaumaturge up on it and it goes, ha ha, coloured fire, woo! Or something more informative than that. But anyway, you get the point. No, I like that as an idea. Good idea. Right. There was a question, mate. I think you can answer this one on my behalf.
Right.
Do you have a girlfriend? They ask.
I don't think he does, unless there's one I've not heard about.
Yeah, the only one is fictional, and she's called Yuri, and she's great. And and Cola Bottle did a very nice piece of art. Of me and Yuri reading Laura Mulvey's Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema.
Ah, okay.
Which is really rather good. If you want to find that, a link to Cola Bottle's Instagram is on my Twitter. Because, I mean, Cola Bottle called it a commission, but very kindly made it for me for free. So here's some free press for Cola Bottle. Have a look at that, because it is very good, really. Right. I think now is the time to see if we can... An error occurred. Oh, that's not good. I might reload that page. Hopefully there isn't any kind of...
says, reggae. Are you actually reggae?
Yeah, I've seen that question repeated loads of times and have ignored it because I don't know how to answer it. But I'll try and answer it now, I guess. I think that being an idealist and thinking that this is all a mask and a fake sort of world may be liberating for some people, but it's just a bit overthinking it for me. So yes, I am Reggae. Yeah. Not some sort of masked form.
That was a very Reggae sort of answer, mate.
Thank you, mate. Reggae and Yuri sitting in a tree. Oh, I wish. Yeah. What is your audio device? My audio device is, and I've had it for a long time, and has only sort of not done very well for itself a couple of times, a Blue Yeti with a pop filter. So I can go pop, pop, and that should sound alright because there's a pop filter. If you just got blasted, I apologise. Oh, it's Lucas. Hello, Lucas. Right, right, let's... Oh, I've got colours in my OBS. When did I do that? I don't remember. Right. let's connect to the internet and see if we can get my banked energy back. That would be great. Ah, ha, ha. Good. Thought Ponos had stopped the banking of energy working, but they have not, so that's good. I don't think it's hacking energy, really, just before anyone says that, because this is energy from the natural progression of time. It's just essentially increasing the cap. So let's keep on going. Let's get Chawsy Senpai in here. Oh, can you imagine? Everyone freaks out when Lucas appears. Yeah, let's just hope that all the mods don't disappear, because Lucas has this thing of saying, like, the event has ended. You what? Hang on, just in case Battlecast does something weird, I'm just gonna... The event has not ended, it just started today. Battlecats, you are weird. Right, okay. Let's go. Anyway, yeah, Lucas says, like, no mod, spam gacha. I'm not having you lot spamming gacha, alright? No gacha. Yeah, well, there you go, no gacha. That works. So, what's your favourite YouTuber? Right. I guess this is a question both mate and I can answer. Mate, would you like to answer first?
Oh god, it's a tricky question.
Well, if you don't have anyone in mind, I can answer first if you like, mate.
Yeah, if you could answer first, that'd be great.
Okay, mate. So my favourite YouTubers, mods are here, spam no gacha. My favourite YouTubers at the moment are mostly music channels. So we've got Crinkles up at the moment. I don't know why I'm pointing upwards. No one can see me doing that, but we've got a bit of Crinkles playing. That's nice. Got that from Azuma as well. And one of my favourites, if DJ is still here, DJ will be able to relate. Although at the wrong moment, DJ might have like left, which would be sad. And I can't check because it will ruin the chat and I'll have to reload it. But currently, I really enjoy the YouTube work of a certain Sim Gratiner. And they are a sort of music YouTuber, as well as making pretty catchy music, has these sort of... Oh no, not cat fruit storage. This is exciting, but also pointless. Spinny thing. Oh, I can't get it to work now. There we go. Right, because it still doesn't tell you what you need to know. Oh, good. I can grow that. That'll do. Hey, elder cat fruit. Woo! Oh, yay, wonderful. Anyway, they make sort of like universes for their songs. So they have the Peggy Suave universe, the Grumpy Shark universe, and Peggy Suave is like almost like a kind of, almost like an imagined kind of animated sort of comic strippy world, but like with the stories and narratives told in music form, and the Grumpy Shark is a pretend video game official soundtrack where there's no video game to it, but it sort of works as if there is one. And I really like the universe building, and I really like the music as well, and it's not clickbait and just wholesome and great, and it's electro swing as well, which just about makes it kind of the perfect channel, really. And if DJ was here, DJ watches them as well and could probably vouch for that, but doesn't seem to be. Anyway, mate. Oh, 94 people. Wow, thank you for appearing. Reggie, will you ever sing again? You bet it. You bet. You bet I'll jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. So let's hear what mate has to say on who his favourite YouTuber is. Let's hear it. Who's it, mate?
I'm not sure who my favourite YouTuber is, but there's quite a lot that I like. For example, Drew Gooden can be quite funny sometimes.
Who's that, mate?
He's... If you think like pyrocynical, but like actually funny, mate.
Okay.
Basically that. Also, where was I looking? I forgot. Oh yeah, Jack's film is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Also, oh yeah, The Odd Ones Out makes some pretty good videos.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty good. the Yogscast do some good Gmod TCT videos, which I quite like. And also recently, mate, PewDiePie started doing some Minecraft videos.
Oh, well, that sounds marvellous, really.
Yeah, he has a horse called Jurgen, and he tried taking him to the Nether, but when he left the Nether, Jurgen suffocated in a wall.
Oh no, rotten.
Yeah. So he got Jurgen number 2.
Oh, that's good. Can I give oh, for goodness sake, not you though, mate. Oh, stupid mate, and his Minecraft Gary's mod. Oh no, no, it's this stupid cat fruit storage which I dislike strongly. I mean, as I was saying in the survey video thing, if there was an option to like spend a little bit of money to get increased cat fruit storage, I would definitely pay for that. To be honest, probably purple and red seeds then. But can I give another YouTuber a shout out? I've remembered who else is really good.
Yeah.
Insane in the Rain Music, they're called, or
okay.
Carlos A. It's terrible. I can't pronounce the surname. Ain, I think. They're very good. Absolutely not clickbait, like in the highest degree. Not really high quality music, really high quality videos. They're very good. And also. One of my comments on their videos is the only comment I've had hearted and pinned at the same time.
Oh wow, nice. Oh mate, you know, Chief Pat hearted one of my comments once.
Oh, nice, mate. What did you say?
I can't remember, mate.
We've had the gambit upped. Hey, Reggit, can you sing the full Jump Up Superstar? Not now. Maybe later. Reggit, you ever gonna get a girlfriend, boyfriend? You ask my future girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm not sure that's in my control.
Well, can be a little bit, mate.
Maybe, mate. What was it? Oh, there was something in Miranda that was quite funny about that. It's that I think she's at a hotel or something. It was it's like something about single shower gels or something, and the person said to her, maybe if you used more shower gel you'd be less single. Something like that. Anyway, that's what you said when maybe it's a little bit you. That's what it made me think of. Maybe if you washed you'd be less single. But yeah, no, I mean, ultimately that's up to the other person, but I'm not nearly as bothered as I used to be, especially now I've got Yuri. Yuri is all I need. I mean, that's not true, but I even though she's fictional, she has brought some form of, now I've got to be careful how I phrase this, affection, in the sense of imagining a wholesome, very wholesome relationship with a bookish, shy Yuri is just so wholesome that it's emotionally beneficial. There you go. Oh dear. Oh, cola bottle. 2D over 3D. What have you been saying, Lucas? What's this then? Oh, I see. To be honest, Lucas, I don't think that would last very long. I don't think we'd get on very well. I think there would be like I don't know, strategic differences. Why are you using Mother Cat, for example? And I would defend Mother Cat until the end, and then you'd probably throw me out because of it. Right. Okay. So, mate, what was the furthest stage you got to on Heavenly Tower?
Not very far, mate. Might have been the one with all the metal things, like 16 or something.
That was floor 14, but I think you made it past there, didn't you? I think it was 16, if I remember correctly.
Eventually, yeah.
Also, we're speaking of getting far. We've reached into triple figure viewers. Hi guys, hi everyone. Thank you for popping along. Now I'm trying to think of the correct word. Shameless, there we go. Shameless shout out to the donation link in the description if anyone's interested. Please don't feel pressured, because I mean I certainly wouldn't. And as I always say to myself, I would never donate to myself, so I shouldn't expect anyone else to. But it's there if you're interested. And it should work. I've been informed that it works. Through money, I guess. Anyway, and I produce a chart. It's a pie chart, and it says where the money goes. Usually savings accounts. In fact, always. I would donate, but I'm poor. I'm poor too, don't worry. We can be poor together. What do you think of peer pressure? Something I want to avoid here, especially when it comes to donating. Don't feel pressured, otherwise I'll get into all sorts of trouble, and it's sort of unethical as well. Right. Okay. I'm gonna search up, see if there's any questions I can answer. Oh, excellent. Someone said they're struggling. Someone recommended the beginner's guide without like me seeing any of the messages. It's just working like a well-oiled machine. It's brilliant. Oh dear. To be fair, Colour Bottle, that's how I sort of donate to people, especially to Chawsey. I will often go to Chawsey's Cuphead videos and click on any ad I see. Because, well, Chawsey's Bay, and I really enjoyed Chawsey's Cuphead series. Really did. Oh, Cuphead, by the way, everyone. If and when the DLC comes out, if it's free, I'll play it. If it's not free, I'll play a bit more Cuphead again for like one video. So that's exciting.
Another Reddit Cuphead video.
I know, but at that point, people left the stream. Get this person off my stream! They've just insulted Yuri. Disgusting. No, to be fair, I mean, you all have a right to your opinion, but if you express your opinion, I have a right to criticise it. And how dare you criticise Yuri? Well, she's mine anyway, so you can't have her. Right.
Yeah, mate, it's less competition.
Exactly. Yeah. I'll have to comfort Yuri after that. Disgusting. Right. Are you into Chawsey or Yuri, 2D or 3D? I mean, let's be fair, like in actual like real life, you know, like that, not into either of them, but Chawsey is a very handsome man, and I particularly liked in the servo video how floofy his hair was, but not in an attractive sense, just in a handsome sense. And Yuri, she's great, but she's fictional and two-dimensional. So there you go. Who's Yuri? May I direct you to my Doki Doki Literature Club playlist, and you will soon find out. Lucas asks, who is your favourite YouTuber and why is it me? I mean, yes. I'm just going to answer yes. What happened to Regis' more handsome brother? Crikey. You know, he's there. He's waiting for the day when I can't do a stream and he can take over another one. Definitely. For a while we had this commenter pretending to be my brother. They made a profile picture like a top hat and a moustache. Oh, we got some good filmic questions. First of all, thoughts on Stranger Things Series 3. Of the 2 episodes I've watched so far, I think they are brilliant, actually. Really good. Really enjoying it. Might watch another episode tonight. What is your favourite Star Wars movie? The Force Awakens. The reason being, I think it has a lovely plot, nice and modern. I don't have as much nostalgic love for the old ones as I do most people, probably for the reason that I watched the original trilogy, not the prequels, the original trilogy, the night before I watched The Force Awakens. So, yeah, The Force Awakens, then A New Hope, and then the other two. I wasn't as impressed by Empire Strikes Back as many people seem to be. I'm not as impressed by it. You know my least favourite one, the ones I've seen? I haven't seen the prequels, just to clarify. Last Jedi. That was bad. Waste of money. Really comparably rubbish film. It was very disappointing, I thought. P.S. I'm sorry, Regget. Love that. Grovelling apology for insulting Yuri. Thank you. That's right. Oh, crikey. Reading comments and Legsy has taken full advantage. Let's get him off my base. Get off. Get off. 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 This isn't working very well. It's like the Shy Boy all over again. There we go, right. I might pause that then. Oh, so mate, someone's asking me for like a memulous type phrase. You know what? As it's your birthday, the problem is I don't know how this is going to be used. Regit speaks like a youth, confirmed. Wagwan boys. I mean, I guess today I have had a Nando's, so I am in that sort of youthy sphere, really. Thoughts on Simple Flips? The only thing I know about Simple Flips is the Regit streaming meme, so I know very little, but yeah. Give us your best, crikey. Where's the other person that was with you? Mate, where are you?
I'm not sure, mate. Where am I? Oh, here I am. Hi, mate.
Oh, here I am. Yeah, there's mate. He's just sort of hovering. He's just sort of existing at the moment. He's there.
Yeah, mate.
He's there for if you need him. I'm sure if any of you ask a question to mate, he'll probably answer it. I get my opinion asked on lots of things and I don't even know what they are. I guess that could give me an opportunity to spout some of my philosophy. That of which I cannot speak, I must remain silent. That was said by a bloke called Wittgenstein, and I think it's really quite useful, right? When you don't know about something sufficiently, or at all, don't talk about it, because you're not informed enough to talk about it. Does mate have a name? Yes, it almost rhymes with mate, doesn't it, mate?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mate can tell you if he wants to, but yeah.
My name is Nathan.
Yeah. Hence Nate Mate.
Mm.
But that wasn't where mate came from, was it, mate? We just... I think it was... the first class we had together, the first time we met, before this long and treacherous time, was Year 8 English.
Yeah.
And I don't know when it started, but we just eventually started calling each other mate. And then it just stuck. Sure. Now we don't call each other anything else.
No.
Right. Okay. Loads of people here. Oh dear. I'm like, I read, do you think Aphrodite? And I'm like, oh yeah, no, she is a good unit. Probably doesn't need a true form. She's perfectly good at the moment. And then it's just a question about... Oh dear.
About what?
Well, you can read it if you like, mate. Right, I guess it's time to use leadership. Very exciting.
Oh, okay.
Right, floor 19. I need to remember to take this... Oh, for goodness sake, cat fruit storage. I need to take this one more slowly, otherwise I'll just lose. Right. What can I... Cat fruit. Blue. Blue. Honest trailers, they were always quite fun. Blue. Just can't do the voice properly. It was a bit lower than that, but blue. Like that. Blue. Yeah. Right, okay. Good. Or not, I don't know. Floor 19, let's go. I love you, please be mine. Always. I can be yours if you like. Probably in a long distance sense, but I'm there for you. Right, so take this slowly, Reg, otherwise you will lose with your amazing one line up half of Heavenly Tower. Actually, it's not even one line up because I have to switch line up for floor 14, so it's not even one line up half of Heavenly Tower, but we'll go for it. Oh, we got a question for you, mate. Are you seeing the chat?
I can have a look, but it's just have a look.
Oh wait, people are putting Callum's corner against Lucas. Oh,
Is the question, is Reggit a cool dude?
Yeah, I haven't heard Callum's corner mentioned in ages.
I guess. He's a bit of a cool dude. I think so, dude.
Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, what have I done? I need to get Paladin out. Sharpish. I've just spent all my money on getting Max Worker Cat, and that's completely pointless. Freeze them! Oh, good. Actually procced on demand. That's quite good. Right, just carry on like that. Carry on like... No! Carry on like that. Please. Good job, Paladin. Oh, no. Please stay alive. Please freeze. Freeze. Yes. Freeze. No. Oh, that's bad. I don't like you, Peach Devils. Well, at least it's not no continues. We can just try again. Even if you do take it slowly, sometimes it still goes a bit, which is rotten. But there you go. What can you do? Right, let's try again. I am a madman, Cola. You're right. Absolute madman. Is Reggit nice to you, mate?
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, thanks, mate. We played a bit of Overwatch, didn't we, mate?
We did, mate.
Yeah, I thought I'd mention it now because it probably won't become a video. I could silent gnome it, maybe. But essentially,
no, that's fine, mate.
It's it's on a different computer because this is a Mac, evidently, and I got rid of the boot camp that originally had Overwatch on. And if it sounds like I know what computers are, I don't. This was all David's doing. Thanks, David.
Yeah.
And I tried to record it, had OBS there, and actually managed to get an audio system working really rather quite well. And then it didn't. Oh, it flipping thing didn't. Just the screen recording. It would record about half a second of the screen, and then what happened was it just the cursor went mad, made like 1 million copies of itself, and the screen froze. So I suggested to mate we record it as like an Overwatch podcast. So what we did was we recorded, we were like losing all our games, but just pretending that we'd won because no one could see what was actually happening. And yeah, top quality content that is unlikely to be seen. I think it being described will seem infinitely better than if it's actually seen. And not again, not a double rip run. Really? This is not on. This is actually not on. Not happy about this one, Blizzard. Not happy. What's your opinion on opinions? I actually have an opinion on opinions. So if that was supposed to be an awkward question, you'll be sorely disappointed because I'm about to answer the heck out of it. P.S. I can see you through your window. I know you can't because the window I have open is far away from me, and the window that is near to me has a curtain over it, so I know you can't. Anyway, yeah. Right. I don't know why I entertained the suggestion someone's watching me through my window. Anyway, so my opinion on opinions is that you can't have a better opinion than someone else. I think that is the kind of issue people have is, oh, my opinion's better than yours. You can't have a better opinion than someone else. You can have a different opinion, and you can articulate why you think their opinion is a bad opinion, but you can't say it's a bad opinion. You can't decide that their opinion is wrong. You just have to accept that they have a complete right to their own opinion. And if their opinion is sort of grossly offensive, tell them why you think that is the case and why you think they should not speak to people like that or hold that view. For example, if they have like a racist opinion, say to them, well, you're causing a lot of displeasure to ethnic minorities, which is really unfair. Perhaps you could have a nicer way of thinking and just be tolerant of who they are. And also question them on what their basis for having racist ideas is. Because ultimately, if you keep questioning someone, ultimately, what it will come down to is if someone has like a racist idea and it's rooted in thinking that there's a sort of superiority of one race, trying to justify that, I think is impossible, and they would probably realise is very difficult / impossible, which I think it is. So then maybe you could convince them to change their point of view. But you couldn't say their opinion is wrong. You could say their opinion is offensive, their opinion is harmful, and try and make sure they, by the end of the conversation, hold a different opinion. But you can't tell them they're wrong, because opinions can't be wrong. And that is my opinion on opinions. There you go.
Nice.
Thanks, mate. Right, see if we can get floor 19 done this time. It would be great, wouldn't it? Because I know this slot is perfectly capable of doing it, so there's no point, slot, you playing up and, like, not doing it. It's these red enemies. I don't have anything very specific for them, and so they are the crux of the level. Past that, it's all easy clap. But this boar is tres annoying, and I've only got Peach Devils to rely on to do the relevant procs, and it's just been dying so far. So that's the issue we've had. But I think we're going to be alright this time. Third time lucky. It's never taken this long to do floor 19, but I don't think I'll change up this strat because it's a continued stage and it's a stream and I'm not really wasting any time in the grand scheme of things, so it's fine. And there we go. We can move forward. Good. Do you watch anime? And if you watch anime, what anime do you watch? I'm afraid I do not, and I haven't watched any anime. Also, wow, 130 people. That is quite extraordinary. But I feel like it being the summer now, maybe I should try and find some anime. So if there's any anime on...
No, mate.
I know, sorry, mate. But I mean, from how passionately Chawsey spoke about it in his survey video, I'm sure there are some very good animes.
He passionately loves anime.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of anime Chawsey likes, actually. If there's anything that's on Netflix or Prime... that would be kind of easily accessible, recommend that to me. Phil, Family Guy is not an anime. Oh dear. Oh. This is like the debate over whether Little Cats are gacha all over again. What a horrendous debate that was as well. Love that. Sword Art Online. Not Sword Art Online! What's your opinion on Doki Doki Rule 34? Oh dear. Well, I mean, by the definition of Rule 34, it was inevitable. But I'm not going to look at it. And everyone can keep their hands off Yuri as far as I'm concerned. How about American Dad? Right? See, Phil, I've seen these sorts of things advertised when I was watching Walking Dead before I got really bored of it, because that was what was advertised on Fox. But Was it Fox? Yeah, I think it is Fox. Sounds weird actually saying it now, watching Fox, because it seems such an American channel, and I'm evidently not American, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, that doesn't look particularly interesting. Right, okay. Floor 20. Let's. Oh, for goodness sake! I am gonna sell every single one of you stupid cat fruits. I've had enough of this. This is really, really annoying. Right. Oh, it's got so much green suddenly. I don't want it to give me cat fruit. Sell 4 purple and 2 green. Right. 1. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, and then it makes me click on the seed. What a stupid system to add, and you could just put a bar there. I mean, yes, it's fancy art, but it's still just as difficult. Right, okay. And then it drifts out anyway. Is you rant over, Reggit? Yes, okay. Right, good. Oh, I've got 3 elder cat fruits. Never had that many. It's quite exciting. Right, okay. Got some in the bank for when they need using then. Grow your seeds, Reggit. Well, the thing is, seeds are needed for some rare cat evolutions. The optimum is to have about like 7 seeds and 15 big cat fruits. But it all goes a bit higgledy, and with the introduction of elder cat fruit, that's no longer the case, and I haven't worked out what the new best ratios are. Reggit, what tea do you like the most? What tea Right, okay, so, specific this, 142 people or so, wow, hi guys. This is very specific, but Twining's English afternoon tea, but it has to be in an envelope, and the issue is they don't commonly do it in an envelope. I even contacted them. I said, Twinings, in my Christmas tea box there was this lovely enveloped afternoon tea and it was delicious. Why isn't it in any shop? And they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we don't do it. I was like, you what, Twinings? But if that existed in the mainstream, Twinings afternoon enveloped tea, such a refreshing, lovely flavour. That is where it's at. Unfortunately, it very rarely exists. When are you going to start Uncanny Legends? I have started them, I just haven't played them in a long while. I'm on the 3rd Uncanny Legends, I think. The Endless Wood, I think it's called. I think I'm there, wherever that is. I just haven't done it in a while, because there's been lots of different stages and that to do, and also like A-levels and that. Speaking of A-levels, I mean, I've had a chat with mate about this, but we might as well have a chat en masse if you want to, mate, about how did your A-levels go?
I thought they went quite well, mate.
That's good, mate. So, maybe perhaps you could remind the chat, or for those who are questioning who on earth you are, tell the chat what A-levels you did, mate.
I did maths, further maths, chemistry, and computer science.
Amazing that, mate. About the antithesis of what I do, computers and maths. I mean, chemistry is my favourite of the sciences, but still something I'd never ever do for A-level. So, what was probably, all in all, your favourite subject out of those, mate? Or were they all good for different things?
Probably maths.
Why was that, mate?
I don't know, just because it's quite easy, mate.
Speak for yourself, mate. Dear oh dear. Maths, eh? Mathsy. Yeah. I was going to relate it to something, but I've completely forgotten. Oh! I know, mate. Should we talk briefly about the controversy with the, thing? No, wait, what on earth am I talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I'll answer a question instead. What's your opinion on Together, the Battle Cats co-op multiplayer coming out for the Switch? My opinion is I can't try that because I'm poor. That's my opinion. I don't know. That of which I cannot speak, I must remain silent. I don't know anything about it, so I can't really pass judgment. But mate, what did you think about the leaking of that maths paper? I know it wasn't yours, but sort of, what do you think about it?
I think that's pretty bad, mate.
Yeah. Absolutely, as well. I heard that EdXL, who I think it was, wasn't it? They were saying that, oh, these 2 questions were leaked. Don't worry, it won't affect your grades. And people pointing out, like, those were 2 questions to prove they had the paper. There were many people who bought the entire thing. Which,
Right.
yeah, couldn't have been great for people doing the maths and that. I mean, comparatively, like, my A-levels didn't have any leaks, and the questions were actually all really rather okay. I mean, US politics I just generally sort of don't like, and I think, well, my politics teacher said that that's common, because these British people, they just love themselves too much, clearly. Hashtag Tea Party, hashtag no taxation without representation, hashtag USA, USA. I don't know. Anyway, point is, the questions were kind of alright, and although there were certain topics I didn't enjoy, they were sort of all alright for me. In a kind of protracted way, mate. Oh no, why are people spamming gacha? Is this Lucas? Has Lucas done this? No! 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 Surely not. No! Stop! Right, anyway, I'm going to put together the Floor 21 slot, mate. If you want to go through if there are any sort of like awkward or nasty questions in a particularly slow way while I put this slot together, please. Oh, mate's muted for now. Well, I'm going to have to... It's alright. Oh, hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Sorry, did I mute myself somehow?
Yes, you did.
Oh. Anyway, well, I was just saying, mate, I'm in the middle of a game of Overwatch, so I can't
Oh.
give you questions.
Oh, fair enough.
I only just started.
Right, okay, well, I think people are contented to themselves spamming gacha, really, so let's just...
That's good, mate.
So I'll just... Yeah, I'll do this instead. Fine.
I'm having a bit of a problem because my mouse keeps disconnecting itself.
Oh, that's no good, mate.
Yeah, it's only started doing that recently.
I've gone way past Sansa, haven't I? Yeah. And now to Uberes. Ultraland, the Ultraman. And back here to Peach Devils. Right, okay, good. That's that then. CPU, and away we go. Right.
It's especially annoying, mate, because every time the mouse disconnects itself, I can see like the cursor on the screen. And
Oh yeah, I heard about that, mate. Yeah.
yeah. But it's okay because I don't have to fix it. Just annoying.
We've got a question. So Reggit, Yuri is a good eye catcher, yes? What? What does that mean? Also, don't comment on my Yuri. Yuri needs protecting. Thank you.
I mean,
Right, anyway. Do you have any pets in real life? I don't, but I know someone with a cat, and it's a lovely cat, and it's great. It's sort of a very docile cat, just sort of sits there, doesn't sort of bound around like those sort of scary, tiny, antisocial cats. It just sort of sits there, sort of like, oh, I'm a cat and I'm not going to move. And it just sits on the sofa, like in front of a television, like it's sort of watching it, but it's never on. It just sits there in a sort of lump and doesn't move. Lovely cat. I love a cat like that. So yeah, I don't have any pets personally, but I know someone who has a cat. So there you
I
go.
used to have a hamster.
Oh, David also has millions of cats as well. But
yeah, and a dog.
but they're a bit more antisocial, and mate isn't too much of a fan of the dog, are you, mate?
Not really, mate.
No.
I wouldn't say.
Your laugh sounded like eating in Minecraft. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, that's me. Definitely. That is actually quite an extraordinary statement. I don't know what to think about that. Right, let's just put the CPU on and make it pull its own weight. Excellent. What's your opinion on Ultraland the Ultraman? Isn't he the main Ultraman? Where's Kobe? You see, I got no idea. Kobe hasn't been about for like ages. I think Kobe sort of stopped battle catting, to be honest. So his name is David. What, the person with me here? No, this isn't David. David's a different person who is probably currently earning millions of pounds being an amazing technical genius.
Yeah.
And generally very generous person. But no, this is mate, who is an equally nice person. And also knows about computers to some degree, don't you, mate?
I what, sorry, mate?
I say, mate, you know computers to some degree because you're computer science.
A bit.
Yeah.
Not really.
So whereas I'm awful at computers, so we all complement each other rather well. I do the sort of whiffly waffly ideological stuff, and David does the computers, and mate does the biting sarcasm, which can be quite fun. DJ says, what do you think about the upcoming Caravan Palace album? See, DJ knows that I'm excited for any new electro swing music from these lads. Love a bit of Caravan Palace. Been ages since any of that. So yeah, I mean, DJ, you weren't here while I was talking about Sim Gretna. Do you wanna weigh in with your thoughts on how great like the Peggy Suave universe is? Peggy be amazing. Oh no, right? Oh no, we've run out of monies. Oh, I hope we don't get ruined here. That would be top bad. I think we're just about going to get away with it, but I might need to rethink this strat slightly. This is, like, not good in many different ways. That's a little bit concerning. See, the sad thing is, everyone, I'm really glad so many people are here, and we've actually had a sort of great time, but I have been, by powers greater than myself, told to stop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so after this floor, I'm afraid I'm going to have to stop the stream. Because I have been usurped, unfortunately. I'm going to have a look at this strat, see if I can make it a bit cheaper, because ultimately it seems to not be working particularly well with the CPU. But yeah, ultimately, thank you for popping along, everyone. But it's out of my control. I have to stop, I'm afraid. So that'll be kind of it. Soiree, which is the French for sorry, as far as I'm concerned, even though it means like evening. So yeah, I'm afraid. But at least we will have got floor 21 done, and we've made it halfway through the Heavenly Tower. We've had some good fun. We've had a proposal from Lucas, so it's all happened today.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I guess that'll do then. Reindeer's making a final flourishing effort, but not enough for them. Thank goodness. Gonna get rid of this cat fruit, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go. All right then. Ta-ra all. It's a shame I have to go, but I do. So goodbye.